Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this special episode of Tech Beans. This is the Xiaomi Black Shark, the gaming phone of your dreams. It's got a killer design, record-breaking monstrous specs, and best of all, it's got liquid cooling. Yes, the first of its kind. This was too big of a review for me, so I sought out help from the master of Xiaomi reviews, none other than Mitch002. If you don't know him yet, he has reviewed every Mi phone since the Xiaomi Mi Free, and that is a lot. Together we are bringing you the ultimate Black Shark review series. And in this video we covered the unboxing, the gaming test, heat test, and even samples for the surprisingly good camera. So without further ado, let's get started. No. Okay, here we go. The unit we have here is the max configuration variant with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. We also got here the Black Shark Bluetooth controller, which is sold separately by the way. Yes, when you open the box, you are greeted with your gamer Let's Shark, which doesn't make sense. And here we have the phone. And here's the back. Inside the box is another box. Inside is the SIM ejector pin, a Black Shark case, some wipes, and some documentation. We also have a USB Type-C cable and a dongle for the headphones. Yes, the Black Shark doesn't have a headphone jack. And here we have a quick charge 3.0 adapter. Next up is the Black Shark controller. It uses Bluetooth to connect to the phone, and here it is. Looks really premium, just like the Black Shark. The back has a rubber finish to add some more grip while gaming. And here at the bottom is the charge port, joystick, and the power button. And at the top we have 2 shoulder buttons, quite useful for games like PUBG and Rules of Survival. Now it's time to awaken the beast. Shark logo coming up. And at the back you can see the S logo illuminating, which is pretty cool. Fresh out of the factory, this thing will default in Chinese, but you can just change to English. It's great that it supports English. And here we go! Swiping the screen is quite smooth. This is definitely a 60Hz screen. Let's just check the settings to see what version of Android we have here. It's running Joy UI on top of Android Oreo. Nice. Now a quick preview of the Shark Space. There's a toggle switch on the left side that lets you go to the Shark Space. Just slide up to turn on. Basically it's a virtual space dedicated for gaming. Xiaomi says that the Shark Space is like a high performance mode. We'll be taking a look at Shark Space in greater detail later. For now, let's just attach the controller, and it's a perfect fit. Here's how it looks like on the front, and here's the back. Now the big question is, will it work with SIM cards outside of China? Well, we just tested it out. Here are some SIM cards from the Philippines. No SD card slot here, unfortunately. And yeah, it works. I even tried texting to my iPhone X just to make sure this is really usable. Yep, there you go. Just going to reply here. Great. Since the iPhone X is already here, let's see who boots up faster. Boom! Black Shark wins. The Black Shark is fast, not only in processing speed, but also the screen. Thanks to that 60Hz display, the Black Shark has very few bloatware apps. It's almost stock Android. But yeah, the App Store here is actually not the Global Play Store. We just typed Google and installed this Global Play Store looking app. To download games, I need the Global Play Store. And sure enough, that allowed us to install the Global Play Store, and here it is. So I downloaded PUBG right away and enabled 60 frames per second mode, had everything in max settings, and right away I noticed the power this phone provides. Everything just looks stunning here. I have never seen PUBG look this good on a phone. Holy shit. So buttery smooth. My iPhone X doesn't even come close to this. This is totally blowing me away. This is exactly what I need to play this game effectively. I always get killed due to lag and frame drops, but this, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill a lot of noobs with this. Now I almost forgot to mention, powering this is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor with an Adreno 630 GPU and with 8 gigs of RAM, currently the highest specs, higher than any flagship. And here it is, at the palm of my hands. The Black Shark sold out in just a few seconds in China, and we were lucky to get one right here. But don't worry, I'll drop all the info you need to be able to get this beast in the descriptions below, of course. Oh, by the way, I'm currently playing this in Shark Space mode. This virtual space is like your gaming bunker. Nobody gets in, it's just you and the game. No calls, no notifications, all distractions taken away when you're in Shark Space. It also closes all the background apps when you switch a game. It closes the previous game for you, and that helps with the performance a lot. You can also manage your gamepad here. You can see the power level and also calibrate it here. By default, the Shark Space is empty. You will need to add apps to it from the playlist. The Shark Space feels more like you're playing on a console rather than on a phone. 30 minutes of playing PUBG on max settings, it was getting warm already. And here, as you can see, it's just hovering around 35 degrees Celsius. The hottest part is around the top, near the controller. This was well thought out. You won't feel as much heat on the top since you're holding the controller instead of the phone. Definitely not that hot. Pretty impressive. Last but definitely not the least is the camera. It has a dual camera setup, one 12 megapixel wide angle and one 20 megapixel telephoto lens, both with an aperture of f1.75. The front has a 20 megapixel selfie shooter with an aperture of f2.2. I'm actually quite surprised to see these kinds of camera specs on a gaming phone, and I was just equally surprised with the images. They're actually pretty good. Colors are punchy, photos look really lively and eye-catching. HDR is also good. Unbelievably good. Looks like Xiaomi's got a winner here. You can definitely take this as your daily driver. Here's a quick video test between the Black Shark and the Redmi Note 5 China. And that's pretty much it for this unboxing and quick overview of the Xiaomi Black Shark. I will be posting the full review very soon. Did a full drain test, heat test, and battery charge test. And I even covered more games like Rules of Survival and NBA 2K18. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. It's going to be a review in epic proportions. By the way, guys, if you want to buy the Black Shark, it's actually available through Michael Go. He's the most legit reseller of Xiaomi products here in the Philippines. I'll just drop his contact details in the description below, as well as Mitch002's full written review, so don't forget to check that out. See you at the full review, guys. This is Vince Domingo from Tech Beans, and I'll see you on the next video.